Along the charred trees on the front line, a lone Russian soldier hid beneath a blackened tree trunk. From above, a drone approached, then swooped down. A sudden explosion filled the frame with black smoke, obscuring everything for a moment. A few seconds later, the soldier stood up, disoriented but still able to move. His right leg slowed him. He stumbled, dropped his rifle, and shuffled back toward the charred tree. The drone was in no hurry. It circled, observing. The soldier regained his balance, reaching for his kit. He carefully wrapped bandages around his leg, tightening them layer by layer hastily, but with control. He lay still, waiting, hoping for rescue that might never come. Then, a second drone appeared in the frame. This time faster. Without hesitation, it swooped down from above. The attack landed precisely where it began, ending the chain of events right where it started. In a shallow trench, two Russian soldiers sat pressed against the earthen wall, partially concealed. One soldier raised his weapon, firing upwards in a brief attempt to interrupt the attack. A few seconds later, the drone began its assault. One position was neutralized. The second soldier reacted instantly. Breathing heavily, he grabbed his nearby rifle, checked the chamber, and reloaded with practiced urgency. Maintaining a low stance, he moved under a narrow wooden beam, scanning for the drone and Oppo's firing angle. He detected the threat, fired another shot into the air, then turned, attempting to move into the trench. The drone adjusted midair, tracking the movement instead of rushing to attack. Time replaced speed. The final attack was controlled and cautious. The maneuver was completed within seconds. The scene unfolds across a vast, scorched plain in eastern Ukraine. The charred grass marks the marks of previous clashes. A lone Russian soldier moves cautiously across the empty field, his gaze sweeping toward the horizon with steady steps. There is no cover, only distance and silence. A few hundred meters away, a drone unit from Ukraine and Oppo's 383rd Brigade is conducting a routine patrol over the disputed area. The drone and Oppo's camera locks onto movement. It doesn't and Oppo's rush. It circles, confirming identity, observing patterns of movement. The soldier senses something. He stops. He raises his rifle and fires upwards, trying to disrupt the approach. The drone descends and accelerates. He turns at the last second, narrowly avoiding the initial dive. The drone descends again, patiently, calculating, searching for a gap in his field of vision. A sudden explosion sent smoke spreading across the field. Through the hazy smoke, the soldier looked up, disoriented but still observing. In seconds, a second drone appeared in the frame, flying straight and low. This time, the approach was direct and deliberate. The engagement ended in silence. In a dilapidated neighborhood on the Eastern Front, a Russian infantryman cautiously advanced toward a roofless building, rifle raised, surveying the upper floors before firing a few controlled shots. He paused, reloaded with steady hands, and crouched in cover. Above him, an FPV drone swooped low and slowly. It wasn't Oppo's in a hurry. It observed. The camera captured him hiding behind a cracked concrete wall. The drone ascended, circled once to confirm his identity and position, then descended to fine-tune its angle. With coordinates confirmed and distance narrowed, it proceeded to approach directly, neutralizing his position in seconds. In a swampy corridor along the Eastern Front, a Russian squad cut off communication, abandoning their equipment to move faster through the mud. Above them, an FPV from Ukraine and Oppo's 414th Attack Drone Brigade locked onto and tracked the target remotely, conserving battery power and confirming the nearest target. When a gap opened, the drone lunged forward, descending abruptly and ending the pursuit with a direct hit. A well-coordinated system prevented over open farmland. A drone team from Ukraine's 3rd Assault Brigade conducts a routine patrol, crossing an anti-tank ditch and pushing toward a tree line ahead. Near a cluster of bushes, 2 motorcycles and 2 Russian infantry appear in frame. As the drone closes in, the soldiers split and run in opposite directions. The operator commits, accelerating toward the closer target and adjusting course mid-flight. Within seconds, the drone reaches effective range and disables the fleeing soldier. Precision, speed, and remote vision now shape battlefield outcomes.